Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's 8 p.m. Cairo local time, and this is a new edition of Panorama News. In the upcoming 35 minutes, we'll be bringing you the latest of the political, economic, and sports news from all around the world. I'm Hani Saif. I'll be your host for tonight, and we'll start off with the political news, where President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi today said Egypt's Decent Life Initiative projects in rural areas cost $40 billion in the recent 7 years. The remarks came as the president inaugurated Egypt's annual Egypt's Petroleum Show in Cairo.
The remark was made as he inaugurated Egypt's annual Egypt's Petroleum Show in Cairo. Commenting on a ministerial discussion panel during the conference, the president said that Africa is the least developed region due to era-long colonization in its early modern history. President el-Sisi added that the continent should not continue to bear the consequences of this dark episode in the history. He also stressed that the need for balanced and fair decisions to be taken during the upcoming UN meeting COP27 on combating climate change in order to ensure Africa is not paying the price for its underdevelopment twice. President el-Sisi noted that Egypt was one of the few countries in the world that not only withstood the coronavirus repercussion but also achieved economic growth. The president also added that this remarkable response was the outcome of the continued and consistent work while taking due precautions along the guidelines of the World Health Organization. The president said that Egypt spent nearly $400 billion in infrastructure projects over 7 years, including $40 billion spent in Decent Life Initiatives projects in rural areas. The Egypt's exhibition and conference began on Monday and continues for 3 days. This year's edition is themed as North Africa and Mediterranean Delivering Energy. A ministerial discussion panel is tackling a unified vision for Africa and climate change. The exhibition is attended by oil and energy ministers from several countries, including UAE, Iraq, and Nigeria, together with chiefs of leading local and multinational corporations. Egypt is a key platform in energy calendar where participants usually address evolving opportunities in global oil and energy markets in panels.
On the sidelines of Egypt's 2022, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi met with the CEO of British Petroleum Company, Bernard Looney, on Monday. Presidential spokesman Bassam Radi said that during the meeting, President el-Sisi stressed on the keenness on enhancing joint cooperation between both sides and directed to remove any obstacles facing the company's business in Egypt. For his part, Looney praised Egypt's wise leadership and ambitious vision, aiming to be a regional energy hub, and hailed relations binding Egypt and Britain in various domains. Radi said that the meeting tackled the company's investment plans for the coming years in the field of oil exploration in Egypt. Also on Monday, President el-Sisi received John Christman, chairman of the U.S. Apache Company, which is specialized in oil excavation. During the meeting, el-Sisi hailed the activities and investments of the company in Egypt. For his part, Christman stressed the significance of the strategic partnership between Egypt and the company, confirming their keenness on enhancing it. In his speech during Egypt's exhibition and conference, Minister of Petroleum and Mineral Resources Tarek El-Mullah said that the conference succeeded to be a vital platform at which main players of petroleum and gas industry meet. El-Mullah added that along the past 7 years, the state made endeavors to consolidate social equality, pointing to Egypt's success in achieving positive economic growth despite the coronavirus pandemic. El-Mullah also said that the increase in petroleum exports is considered one of the most prominent achievements of the ministry in the past 2 years, pointing to the leap that took place by increasing gas stations to reach 600 stations. In another context, El-Mullah underscored that Egypt made an initiative of holding a Mediterranean Gas Forum 3 years ago as an example of regional cooperation in the Eastern Mediterranean. He also added that Egypt's hosting climate summit, COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh, is a chance to boost the state's regional and international efforts in protecting the environment, introducing an African joint initiative to find balanced and scientific solutions for climate change. Addressing the conference, Commissioner for Infrastructure and Energy of the African Union Commission, Dr. Amine Bouzaid, at the Decent Life project, said the priority is for the natural gas in the countryside projects. She said that 600 million Africans are in need for electricity and that Africa is in need for priorities like water, energy and digital connections, which will be provided by a decent life. In his speech, President of Energy Company DMG, Christopher Hudson, said that Egypt's exhibition and conference contributes to forming concepts of petroleum and energies industry, saying that Egypt is playing a great role in power industry. For his part, Executive Director of the International Energy Agency, Fatih Birul, said that Egypt has managed to benefit from gas assets and great transformation in electricity market after upgrading it. He added that Egypt managed to achieve a surplus in electricity after shortages and increasing subsidies, in addition to depending on solar energy, which attracted a large number of investments. Cairo on Monday hosted the 13th convention of the Islamic Waqf Ministers Executive Council that is held under the chairmanship of Saudi Arabia of Waqf, Minister of Waqf Abdul Latif al-Sheikh. In an opening address, Minister of Islamic Waqf Mohammed Mukhtar Goma said the meetings would tackle the main issues facing the Islamic world. The minister stressed on the importance of specialization in Islamic scholastic affairs, mainly in regards to issuing fatwas. The Waqf ministers will review member states' experiences and different approaches in building and maintaining mosques and in recruiting imams, preachers and dawah specialists. They would also exchange expertise in facing extremist thoughts and hatred speech, which, while encouraging shared humanist values of coexistence and tolerance. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken convened a global action meeting on Monday to address